What? View, great Thursday. Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. Exclamation point, join in. I do hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to get into this last bit. We are coming up on the end of this animation. I'd like to move on to a new one. So, for a week and leaving on Sunday, where are you camping at if you don't mind me? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Where are you camping at? I've done a week long camp. It's a lot. Roan Mountain? Don't know where that is, but that sounds awesome. That's cool. That's cool. You drive in and camping, or are you hiking to the place? It's a completely okay if you're driving in. Just curious. It's all good, Mud Eater. I get it. I get it. No worries. I find everyone adorable, so I really want to be like him. Forget about that. When I had a girlfriend, she never. Don't. You keep it up, Mud Eater. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Elevator operator. Elevator operator. All right, I have not closed Rough Animator. It's down here. Let me set the screen up. What y'all think of the games I played the past couple of nights? Both were fun. I can't decide which one I like more, though. I may like Zero Space. That one was pretty good. Actually, it's status, so I broke up with her. So, well, that's good, dude. Take care of yourself first. Take care of yourself first. That's the key. I want to show you my world goes up and down. Open the door, elevator operator. Down, down. Out of sleep. I just want to stop in and say hi, Mudator. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. We are getting real close on this. Very excited. I got so many other ideas I want to do. And very excited. Really am. Well, shoot. What is going on here with my stream deck? On sunny beach. What announcement is that? Oh, ad break. I was like, what is that? What is that? Everybody wants that high five. Okay. I wait, did this not continue? Damn it. Keep changes. There we go. I don't know why the stream deck's not working. Sipping on booze on a sunny beach. Summertime memories never fade away. I'm going to kill Stream Deck and start from there. People aren't talking over on YouTube, are they? No, we're good. Let's see, what's going on there? What's going on there? Boom. All right, cool. So now I got to figure out why this is not working here. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. This is what we're looking at, guys. It's not perfect. I understand that. But I've condensed it some. I like the voices better. Again, not great. But I need to move on. I need to make new things. This has been too long in the works, so... It's summertime memories. So yeah, this is it. I think all the final audio stuff is in. So let's give it a listen and a look.
Did you see what he tweeted about Sheila? Wow, that guy is a dick.
Stop!
Jesus, what was that?
Oh God! Stop! Stop! Don't come down that tree. What? Oh God! What would the birds think?
You can cut that tree down. Yeah, Phil lives there, and nobody likes him.
It's true.
Does that
Nobody likes
bird
Phil's.
have a phone? Look, pal, oh, ah, ah!
It's so bad.
Is a dick? Yep.
The audio is too low, though. I'm feeling a little frustrated about that now. All of a sudden, I feel like they're not all the same volume. Wait, what happened there?
Told you.
But I'm hoping this is ready for tomorrow. That is my hope. No matter what, I need to get it up. So done is better than perfect at this point. So, anyways, we're gonna clean up some more stuff in here. I'm gonna try to see if I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to increase audio within this. So I might have to export it, or like I gotta have to do it a more frustrating way. But we'll see.
Look, pal,
Anyways, guys, if you want to support tomorrow, feel free to. The tweeted is an all illusion thing, by the way, guys. He is the one that rocked that. So that is all him. Ratty underscore. How you doing, buddy? My sky. All right. How was your Thursday, Ratty? It's the only way I could just have that as my name. Hey, it worked, buddy. It worked. I don't think it's a terrible idea. Some people get really frustrated about it. I used to get Futcher hell for it because he was Futcher underscore, but he was also partnered, so it made more sense. Like his recourse, he had a person to talk to about it. Be fast. Go. All right. Again, we're doing some cleanup here, guys. I've already done some of this first couple of characters here. So I'm gonna scrub through. It's not perfect. One of the biggest things is the pixelation around this. But none that worked well. Yeah, I know you've had some. Like you had your like birthday or your ear and stuff like that in there, so I get it. I get it. I do wish when I first...
Did you see what he tweeted about you?
When I first started streaming or doing any content online that I had done something different. But here I am, Lance. 20 years later. Over 20 years later. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going in, kind of trying to smooth everything out. Any obvious things that need to be messed with, we'll mess with those. But I'm not gonna make any more major changes outside of just audio levels. Oh shit, boss. 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 Pretty and I like you. Gonna do my girl all night long.
Did you see
Hyper.
what he tweeted?
Nope.
Did you see what
Wanna juice on your lips. Oh shit, 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 shit. Join. Did I get in? I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's working. Ah, damn it. Hola. I don't have it up on here. That's why I was confused. Let me open it up. Damn it. Damn it. No, not only ready. No. Shit. Hola, bro. Dibujas muy bien. I don't know what dibujas. I don't know what that means. Shit! And I almost had it if I hadn't fat fingered X. I think I'm gonna send this keyboard back. The buttons are too mushy. Like trying to type, like just like it. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much, man. I don't like it. It's too easy. I was trying, dude. I was trying. Juice on your lips. On the dance floor, baby. Turn, turn, turn off. Turn the lights. Turn the lights, turn the lights, turn the lights on. Step by step, getting closer to you. Dance. I don't know how this is going to look to the other one, though. Now I'm a little worried. Gonna be my girl all night long. Pretty and I like ya. I don't know why this one did this so much more. Hey, what's up, Hottie? Good. Keyboard's too small for what you're saying. Maybe a 3/4 board wasn't a great idea. Dude, I use a 10 keyless forever. This is what I use for my streaming PC, and I love, actually, and this is just a mushy keyboard. Like, this thing's awesome. This one, I don't know if it's just the way it's set up, but everything is, and this was what I used before. I need to, I guess, hang this one up on the wall. It's the same. It's just, these are like I like more. They're not red. What's the blue? I guess. And this was like more like brown. Like I can feel the actuation in these, and I can't. These are different. So I think it's just the type of keyboard. D-Flow. Hattie, good to see you there. That's out on YouTube, guys. I've had these keyboards since way before I started streaming. So the size of these are perfect. I think these are 10 keyless is what they call them. And they're awesome. So I don't think it's that. I think it's the way the keyboard, the keys like actuate. Let's use right now. And she has a very disgusting keyboard. I'm not going to ask questions, D-Flow. I get it. I also have had disgusting keyboards. So in fact, these right here, dude, this one gets so bad. I don't know why. Like when I spilled whiskey on the last one and broke it, this is $20, like an $18, just not even Bluetooth. I think it's just a 2.4 gigahertz, and yeah, they get gross membrane. Yeah, that's what this is too. So, which I genuinely like typing on this, which is crazy. Yeah, they feel weird. This is mechanical, but it doesn't. I think that they basically simulate brown switches where you don't feel the actuation, so they feel mushy, even though they're not. I fuck the typing up on these constantly. What's up? How you doing, buddy? What's up? How'd you know there are nuts in there, Thick Pooper? Did you get in there and feel? Is that it? Did you get a full grip? You know, roll them around in your hands? I get it, dude. I get it. I like them too, but they can get too loud. My old keyboard was too loud. This one was way better. Like you could still feel it, but I spilled this drink on that one and fucked it up. So it was $40 down the drain. Full handful of nut sacks. Get in there and just spread it out like a bat wing, you know? I get it, dude. I get it. Good to have you there, bud. Good to have you. Good to have you. I hope you're having a damn good day, man. I really do. Oh, shit. What did I just do? Here we go. MC Thunder! Why is this bird so much worse than the other one? Guys, join in on that. Please don't fuck this up. All right? All right? The boss fight, just so everybody knows, if you're on Twitch, the boss fights actually have to be paid for. So if you could try to join in on those guys and Save Ratty and everybody else who pays money to run the boss fights, please do. I really would appreciate it. I know they would too, so. Jiggles them a bit per chance? Yeah, absolutely, buddy. Get on it. I'm just glad to be participating. Hey, FV, what's up, buddy? It was awesome. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I like to hear. I'm just here to make you happy, bud. Just here to make you happy. Take a ride on the Techno Train ride. You get my spaghetti ready. Oop, oop, oop. Oof, man. When did I fuck with this? Really give him the business, Morty. What? All you got is what? Up above. I do have a set of sad news personally for me later, guys, so if you want to stick around for that. It's not surprising news, but it's still sad. Whole new world that you need to explore. That looks a lot better. That didn't take long. That didn't take long. Swedish chicks. Let's see. War Thunder news. Keep you in the loop. I'm thinking Warm Water is next on the docket. I'm grinding this Swedish air tree because it gets jets really fast, and I'm making good progress with the J26. We're in the B18B. Swedish chicks are hot. Good choice. All right, I like it. I like it. We got there fast. I am, yes. I'm using a pretty cheap one. This is the XP Pen Artist 10 Display second gen. I do also have the Next Paper, the TCL Next Paper 11 Gen 2 as well, which is like an Android tablet. I want to get that thing hooked up, and I'm having trouble figuring out how to do it. But this is actually, doing both is actually, I appreciate this one a little bit more than I used to, so. And just doing it more has helped me a lot, so. Yeah, this would be ridiculous trying to do with a keyboard. Although Narwhal does all of his, he does like character creation using the mouse and keyboard, which blows my mind. The stuff he does just mouse and keyboard is pretty cool. Can't see any of that. Boss fight! Listen to what I said earlier. Everybody who's going to click in, exclamation point join. No excuses. This is old Callboy. I don't like it nearly as much. Exclamation point join. Even if you've never done it. Join, join, join. You ever play Freaky Nutsacks? I've never played that, no. No, I would tell you if I would. We've been friends a long time there, Thick Pooper. Join, guys. This is a hard boss. Join now. You got 15 seconds on Twitch. Please join in. Please, please, please. This one beat Roddy and I last night. I want to make it up to him. Voice runs out of tune. Perfume. It's probably one of my few early Callboy songs I like. I didn't get the notification that you're streaming. Sorry, no worries. You have earned the Pooper's trust and loyalty. 3 out of 4 of my Legos are shields. Yeah. Good sword now. Welcome, Vietnam. Vietnam's been coming around. I've been streaming on YouTube about 2 years. 2 or 3 years. And Vietnam's been coming around almost the entire time. Dude, this guy sucks. He is by far the hardest boss we've fought. Like, voice, it runs out of tune. Perfume. All right, I can't actually. I'm gonna start doing the wrong thing here. So we're gonna bird 2. On my moon. That's too much. You know, I never actually understood that line. I'm floating in the haze of your perfume. I don't know why. I don't think I ever actually heard the perfume part. I think I always heard like I'm floating in the haze of summer moon or something like that. Oh shit, that's not. I don't like that. There we go. Play the scan, me the wiener dog. I'm messing. I'm assuming you play War Thunder. I used to play War Thunder. Yeah, I was a content creator with War Thunder for 3 years. I got partnered on YouTube as a War Thunder creator, but about November, I stopped doing anything with War Thunder. I haven't done anything since. I did do a little bit of infantry when it came out. I'm not a big fan. Guys, beat the shit out of this IKEA. We all need to walk out of here with some Swedish meatballs, please. Please, guys, get in there. But yeah, I've got 5,000 hours played into War Thunder. I've streamed it about 2,600 hours, so. And let go. Wanted to taste it. Went for soy sauce instead of warm water. You know what? I get it, though. I get it. Yeah, I got a low sodium at my age at this point, you know? I get it. Down. But yeah, I know War Thunder. I created naval content. People loved that. Big into naval over there on War Thunder. So next week, guys, I might be playing it quite a bit. We'll see. I gotta have a big fundraiser thing where I'm gonna do a streamathon. So that's the thing that gets the people in the door. So maybe we will do that. I might play a good 3 or 4 hard days of War Thunder for 6 or 8 or 10 hours a day. We'll see. I have some ideas for some War Thunder animations, though, which I also would like to work on. And go. Cause I wanna burn them down. Boats. I was top tier. Everything was unlocked in the US and Russia tree. I've got 499 games in the Moffat. I'm on a boat and I'm going fast and I've got a nautically themed Afghan. All right, we done with Bird 2 for this one? All your memories, melodies, symphonies now. I wanna burn them down. This is where I'm starting to get nitpicky. Be careful. What's your opinion about Furies? Furies? I love Furies. I like when they get mad in like the mythology, and they're like ah! And then they attack people, like because they're like lashing out as like Starcross. What is the actual? I'm trying to remember. Furries. My opinion on furries is I don't fucking care, man. Like, just do what you want. Live your life. People are weird. People are weird in a lot of ways. You know, be decent in public. You know, be decent to other people. But I'm not here to say that like furries are out there indoctrinating kids any more than, you know, any other group. So if you want to furry around, furry away. I don't care. Genuinely don't care. If you want to dress up, do your things. So Furies are really angry. Furries, you know, they are what they are. So, but if you're talking about furries, let them be, man. Let them be. If they're doing something wrong, let them know. But, you know, I know there's one group out there that consistently proves that they can't be trusted with people, and it's not furries. So. Clean up this mouth a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Did you let furries do a thing? Mind your beeswax. Exactly. Which person on the Swedish air tree? I think it's great. I think the Swedish air tree is legitimately great. I did the math years ago because I did not have a rank 7 vehicle, and I was trying, and I needed it for a battle pass, and so I was going to do the entire Swedish air tree because I did the math. Because at the time I was playing a lot of naval, and so I had 40 million SL in the bank and I was averaging, you know, it's 110,000 a game or something like that. So I wasn't worried. I could play for 2 hours and pay for everything because it costs more SL to do the Swedish tree. So that's the one thing to note if you haven't. But RP wise, it was by far the lowest, like by 120,000 RP. I don't know if it's like that anymore. They've added the other thing, so But yeah, I think it's great. I don't think the top tier is as good as it used to be, but also fuck them. So I don't know. I don't know. Top tier today is still shitty tomorrow. So yeah, air is really not my forte though. If you want to talk War Thunder, like shit, stop it, Lance. Stop it. That's not the right one. Go to the right bird.
Wow.
Yeah, I can talk ground, and I can talk boats, which even boats are not quite as up, but you'll be seeing me play a lot of ground next week, probably. My life, I wanna talk it better. Life, I better. I won't take it slow. Too much. Too much. How can I get better? I think I've already done beat here real quick. I push you too. What I'm all about. When I first heard this song, when I very first time I heard the song, I thought he was saying "Dad bod." I was convinced he was saying "Dad bod," which always makes me laugh. Join in, boys and girls. It's time for another dungeon. I wanna pump it better. I will join. If you tried Germany Naval, what's your opinion on that? I think it's fine. I think top tier you end up with one vehicle, really, and that's it. I think mid tier it's fine. A lot of people get really hard up on the what's the one everybody likes? It's the heavy cruiser. I don't like it. I like the smaller, faster firing rate on the cruisers. I feel like their destroyers are mid tier. I feel like slow fire rate, very easy to kill, all front rack, very easy to kill. My favorite German boat is an Italian boat with sap, because the issue with German ships are they're easy to kill and they use mostly HE. And it's not even like good base fuse HE, it's just HE. So the Z32, which is a tier 2 ship, which sucks, that's one that by far I had the most luck in. So Graf Spee, yeah, but the premium one, but yeah, Graf Spee. I like the light cruiser with the like not the 158s, like the 172s, something like that. Much faster fire rate. So got the notification about just hell yeah. I mean, War Thunder boats, I got excited then. I'm buying a boat once I've got the new house. Hell yeah, dude. That's cool. Yeah, we need to. All right, I guess we can talk about it. We can talk about everything. So I talked to the social worker today for my grandmother. Yeah, the Köln. I like the Köln better than the Leipzig. The Köln is the light cruiser, I believe. Again, I haven't looked at it in over like 6 months, 8 months. So, but anyway, so gonna dive back in. I'm gonna turn the music down for you guys a little bit here. So Honored One, what's up, man? I missed you there. Sorry about that. But yeah, so here's the thing. Quick, I'm gonna try to ignore chat for 2 minutes while I talk about it. So guys who don't know, I was raised by my grandmother and my grandfather. And she is now 88. She fell about shit. She fell on Mother's Day and was on the ground for hours and hours and hours. Somebody found her on Monday. So she was in the hospital, very confused, very dehydrated, and she was in the hospital for like 9 days in the emergency room, in the ER, and then on the floor until she got figured out. They sent her to a rehab, and she's been in that rehab now for over. The 8th was 20 days, or 10 days, so almost a month. And it's been hard to get information because she's not answering her phone. She's very confused about how to get that. But anyways, long story short, she has not been doing therapy enough. She's been turning it down and telling them that she's in too much pain more often than not, which is not great because she's not getting out of bed. Nothing's broken. It's all muscle pain. So she turned down. So this week, she turned down like 3 days back to back of physical therapy. So she stayed in bed for 3 days. I went up on Thursday. Did I go up? Yeah, I went up on Thursday last week. So it's today. A week ago, I went up and I sat down with her. I was like, listen, you have to be getting out of bed. Like you have to be getting out of bed. If you're not getting out of bed, you're never going to go back home. Like right now they're saying you need 24-hour care. And she's like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And again, I've been trying to call her and she just hasn't been answering the phone. And she did. To the weekend, she apparently did okay. On Monday, she got up, did her therapy, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, she refused it. And because of that, 3 days in a row, her insurance, is going to discharge her on the 24th because of, they call it plateauing, essentially, where she's gotten to as far as she can. Yeah. I mean, she's 88 at this point. So, like, that's the thing, is she's 88 years old. She has been through pain. I mean, she had a hip surgery 2 or 3 years ago, and had a hip replacement. She did all the rehab for that. She worked really hard. She came and stayed with us. She got stronger, and she went back home. And she was still on her own until Mother's Day, and that's when she fell. And if she was still progressing, and she was getting up and going to the bathroom on her own, I would 100% bring her down here and help that. And I've told her that last week. I said, if you come down here right now, I'm going to have to wipe your ass multiple times a day. And I've got, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old. I got my wife, and she's 24 hours care. No, not 100% deflow. So essentially the thing is, my grandmother stopped progressing in rehab. For multiple weeks now, she's only been doing 1 or 2 days of rehab. They do 5 days, multiple times. Let's fuck this wizard up, guys. The old Glizzy Glizzard here. Let's get him. Get him. Join in, guys. Join in. So anyways, so she's just plateaued, and so they're going to discharge her on the 24th, next Wednesday, to something. And originally the plan was for her to come down here. But the plan was also she would be up and moving and spending the majority of her time, in a chair and, getting up on her own, using a walker to go to the bathroom. And she's doing none of that. She's 100% still in bed. And so, well, I'm going to have to go up there this week. We're going to go up on Sunday for sure. But I got to call her and try to figure out everything. But she's going to have to go into some kind of long-term care. So probably some kind of nursing home facility. Because it's just too much for us. So, Lily, good to see you. Sorry, guys. I know some of you guys are getting caught by ads. So give me just a second. And we'll get back to it. Never gonna stop. Dancing like a ninja. I do, yeah. Like doing someone else's, it's a big commitment. I also don't like adult poop. I know that's a weird, like, of course you don't, but like, I'm not a squeamish person. Like, I'm fine. Dude, I didn't think about it. Like the smell, dude, it's too much. And there was a point, I've talked to my wife a lot about this. There was a point when a child's poop changes And it's not even like when they start eating real food, because they start that early, like a year. But there's a point at like 3 or 4 where, like 3 actually, where the smell changes, and it's not like cute kid poop anymore. It's like, fuck, I can't do this anymore. So when she was here before, because she spent 6 months with us after her hip surgery and after her defibrillator was put in, and our pacemaker was put in, and there were a few times we had to, and I had to help her shower, and I'm like, that part's fine. It's not something I look forward to. It's unpleasant, but to help her, everything she did for me and for my brother, I was more than willing to do. But for my uncle who had terminal cancer, the smell of the poop of someone who's, it does hit different. So anyway, but what I'm saying, D-Flow and everybody else, is, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go talk to her and say, hey, at this point in my life, I can't have you come and stay with me for long term, and even like short term, it would need to be very short term, and she would have needed to have been like progressing again, sitting up most of the day, like in a chair, getting up on her own with a walker, walking out in the hall, going to the bathroom on her own, and she's doing none of that. She's spending 99% of her day in the bed, and we don't know what to do. I mean, she may have bed sores. I have no idea. So anyway, so she's gonna have to. We're gonna have to move her into some kind of long-term care, some kind of home facility, because she needs like 24-hour care. And on top of that, she's also very confused, or she's just lying to us. So either she truly remembers going, like she doesn't know the day, she doesn't know the time of day. She's calling us at 2 a.m. and 11 p.m. and when she calls us in the afternoon, she thinks it's morning, and so she's very confused about time. And she doesn't remember being mean to staff, and so there's some cognitive issues there too. So it's not just physical. So yeah, no, I like none of it, and none of her kids are still alive. My mom, my aunt and uncle, they both passed away, and so it's just on me and my brother. My sister's not responding to any of her messages. My sister's 7 years older than us. She's got a kid and a job and another grandmother. Her dad's mom, is also not doing great, and I get that, but like we're getting no responses from her. So, beat his ass. So, it does, yeah. So, check the loot, fine on that gear. You're getting all the legendaries. C19's rocking it, dude. He is getting it. So that's it. Like, we've got this week to try to, so next, like this weekend, I'm not going to be able to do anything. But with that being said, like the 24th, the 25th, the 24th through the 2nd, my kids are going to be in North Louisiana. And outside of me needing to go do anything with my, for my grandmother, my plan is to be live a lot. Like some streamathon, like multiple day things. Because I have not been streaming. Stream Elements going down has hit me financially as well. I was doing pretty well there for the first quarter of the year, where I was covering bills, covering groceries, and like going through Lurkit, going through these other ones, getting quite a bit. You guys have been awesome, helping me out as well. But ultimately, like, I want to do these animations. I want these to do well. I want to sell the shirts that we're going to make. So, but, yeah. Oh, shit! That one was close! I gotta look and see. I know I've got that same shield, but I don't know what else I have. So anyways, it's just, as I said, both of my parents are dead. They passed away in 2020 and 2021, which again I didn't have a deep relationship with them, and my grandmother passed away when I was 16, and so and then my dad's mom passed away before him, a few years before him, so like 2017, 2018, and so like she's the last of grandparents and parents left. So hey, get some rest, Vietnam. To health, yeah. So, yeah, my dad immigrated to Brazil. Gotcha. So yeah, so I don't, I don't foresee, her taking to a nursing home, still being bedridden and incontinent. Well, I wouldn't. But again, like I've told her and I've told everybody else, like I'm not mad at her about it. She's 88. All of her kids are dead. My grandfather passed away 2000, 2004, 3, 2000. Yeah, 2003 was, 23 years ago. So like, I get it. Like, I'm not mad that it's hard and that she doesn't want to do it anymore. I don't blame her. Like, she's lived in constant pain for 15 years. So, that cheers him out once. Yeah, no, once he got Parkinson's. Hey, Wiseau, good to see you, buddy. I mean, that's my parents did the same. Like, I was at. It was a few weeks before my 8th birthday. My parents got in a big fight. Well, they had been separated. My mom was staying with another guy, but my mom and this guy got in a fight, and some things happened. There was a gun held to her head. I was there. I told my dad about it, and he just like checked me out of school and like drove me to Lafayette, and then where my grandfather owned his business, and then he left and took me to North Louisiana, and then I didn't see my mom for like 12 years. Like that was it. I saw my dad a few times. He came and visited, but it was in like every 3 or 4 years. But I didn't see my mom until I was 18 or 19 again. So, and then I only saw her a few more times after that. So, I mean, it was. That's all I'll say. But my grandparents were very much, rocks in all of that, So it was, and it's. I mean, again, like my grandfather got cancer and fought it for 2 years, and then he died a couple days after my 16th birthday. But she was always there, so no, yeah, like it could have been much worse. Like it could have been much worse. There's no telling how life would have gone. And the few times I did talk to my mom, it sounded like they continued to party hard, until she was in her, a few years before I saw her, right before she passed away. So like, she was in her 60s probably before she slowed down. And slowing down was still like she died from essentially just drinking too much beer and never eating. Like it's something about like it was not necrosis, but it was like she didn't have any carbs in her body, like zero carbs. And so, her feet swelled and it just shut down her heart. My dad did the same thing, so join for the loot, guys. Get in here. So, anyways, not to be all gloomy and doomy, but the next few months are just going to be difficult. I mean, not that anything's been easy since then, but we're going to see. So, I gotta. So, if she goes into long-term care, basically like her house is gonna, she's gonna like all that money's gonna get funneled there. So we got to figure out the finances of that and how to take care of the property. And again, my sister's not responding. She's gonna get a third of the property. So, but anyways, just a lot to think about. But Maxwell, you gotta, or not Max, Deeply, you gotta get get your loot on, buddy. But anyways, we're gonna get back to it before I start crying. So appreciate you guys. Thanks again. But I am excited about actually doing some long streams with you guys. I don't get to do them very often, so it's always fun for me. Like a lot of fun. Like last year around New Year's, I did a 12-hour Tarkov stream because I got drops, and that shit was fun. Part of me. In between me, human supernova. Actually good looking there. Oh, I know why. So one thing is that whenever you're using whenever you're not focused on something, it actually does make it blurrier, so you got to be careful. Fuck you. I cry all the time. I cry most days. I'm an emotional big boy. But it's mostly just after sex, so. That already looks better. Good. Although I feel like the tree
Wow.
needs
that
some work.
guy- You see what? Wow.
Yeah, it does.
That guy.
Me, your unk, absolutely, Lily. I'm 100%. Is it just me? Is it just us? Damn, we gotta stop living, guys. We gotta start letting other guys live till the end. Tug Bobo is done. Well, this is why I don't cry. I don't get any game. I gotcha. But yeah, 100% unk. 100% unk. I'm about 40 years old, so 3 kids. That's how that goes. I'm pretty sure the definition of it, actually. I think the first time somebody came in and said that, I was like, sure, I'm unk, whatever. I had no idea what the actual thing was. Oh, I was like, no, I'm not an uncle, I'm a dad. I think it's actually what I said. I mean, I'm also an uncle. My my wife's got sons of family, and I've got nieces and nephews. In my car. Such a terrible song. I like part of it, not all of it, though. How do I pull this one out of the thing? Dude, I I was in Nuremberg with Uni and went partying with Jens. That's my age. They said, damn, bro's on. Fuck them. Fuck them, dude. Fuck them. They'll be there soon. Don't worry. They'll be here soon. That was very well placed in time. Yeah, Rip Oliver Tree, man. He 100% agrees. Yeah. Yeah, University of North Carolina, right? Exactly. Yep, I don't have a problem with Gen Zs. I don't either. Fumbles, what's up, dude? Good to see you again, bud. I pretty much mostly sit here with my mouth open. You guys know that. Who else is gonna catch flies? Who else is gonna catch flies? Yeah, the Oliver Tree thing, that's insane. I did see some conspiracy stuff about him like moving his album out of his publisher's hands and a few days before. So I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Did y'all hear about the Did y'all hear about the fraternity of billionaires and like tech executives and actors that got caught because they just left the HTML like open for everybody to read? Did y'all hear about this? A bug zapper. I'm doing well, Fumbles. I am. Life go on and on and on. Yeah, I know, buddy. Hey, Fumbles. Somebody get him, guys. Get him. Get that Fumbles. No, I didn't. It doesn't surprise me. No, it doesn't. Yeah, not at all. But it's like the founder of Palantir and politicians and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and big Elon Musk, like all these people on the docket, and congressman like Cory Booker was there. It wasn't just like sleazy Democrat or Republicans; it's sleazy Democrats too. Like, just exclamation point join. That's all. Made a special fruit cutter for those kinds of people. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is they've got so much money, man. It's ridiculous. But like the big issue is like when you've got like the Secretary of Commerce there, and the people that he regulates, and these are secret meetings. They didn't use government emails to sign up for the invite list. They use personal emails, and yeah, again, there's nothing's gonna happen. Like when like when people talk about draining the swamp, they're just changing the alligators. Like putting different alligators in the swamp doesn't make it doesn't get rid of the swamp. It just doesn't change. It doesn't change anything. So I used to know a streamer named Fumbles. Fumbles. Name sounds familiar. Name sounds familiar. So, anyways, guys, that's all. We're all mad at the wrong things. That's one thing I'll say. We're all mad at the wrong things. We're mad at the wrong people. Yeah. No, it's no good for you. That I'm just a fuck boy. Might be me, yes. Never. Never. I need to go and add Duke Nukem as a questions. That's what I need to do. AI. Let's go add him as one. He's I want to see what he does. Cuz I have a newborn now, right now. Fumbles. I get it, dude. I get it, man. All the worst ways. All right, I have added that. Those are pretty good ones. All right. Are you play Roblox? I have not played Roblox. I have not played in a very long time. There's been a few sponsor opportunities I keep missing on Twitch to play Minecraft, and I have not been able to play it. So. Fast lane. All right, I have added a few Duke Nukem TTS. I've added an Ask Duke Nukem, so check that out. Send a test to see how it works. I knew it. Oh, bit surprised I have mod. Hey, no, you asked for it. You asked for it, Lily. Yes, I don't know, but yeah, how are you doing, buddy? Good to have you. It's fucking hot in Texas, dude. It was not too bad here today. You named Zoran, and maybe you, but I doubt it. No, I don't. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Yeah, it was not too bad here. It's only like 85. So tomorrow's about like 93. Yep. Jesus Christ. That's a good point. That's a valid point. A valid point. It's actually the city jail. I don't suck there. Keep hitting the wrong button. I just like to stand outside when people get out. I offer them rides. Okay, that part looks done. All right, so next we're gonna go birds.
Stop!
Oh, shit, too many different things here.
Wow, that guy. Wow, that guy.
Yeah, thin mustache.
Stop!
Oh. All right, all right. Apparently Duke Nukem doesn't want to suck dick, so good on him. Good on him. We all know he's missing out. Lily, I can't remember for you if you asked and I just did it because I just was in the mood one day, or if you or if you did come around a couple of times and I said it. So but it's something like that. And you've been coming back, and again, I'm so sorry about your leg. Like, that's insane. So keep on keeping on. There's definitely some crossover there. Did he read chat some too? Did he actually interpret chat in there too? I didn't realize that. I thought this was supposed to be more than just Oh boy, but I guess it's not. Kermit was having a stroke. He was. It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. So I had a Duke Nukem TTS, so that's what I did. We're testing some of that. I like the timing on that. I like the timing. I have a water. There's water. There's the water. But thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Just digging into this again. I would like to get this finished up by tomorrow. So I need to change up the. What is going on, Kermit? Calm down, son. Calm down. Oh, boy. Yeah, rum and Coke, water. I already had quite a bit of whiskey tonight. I could pour one more in a little while. Let's get most of this done, and then I'll do that. This is my first time I've tried to finish any of this, so just trying to get it done. I need to get it done tomorrow. There's still a chance I might have to take off to North Louisiana to have some hard conversations with my grandmother. So I need to get this done. I really want to get the first shirt ordered too. Ratty, calm down, buddy. Calm down, Ratty. I'm already rotting in a cell. Jesus. Jesus Christ, Kermit. Talking about somebody going through an existential crisis. Shit. Stop! myself.
Stop!
Almost there, guys. Almost there. Bird 2, yes. I got no clue what's going on. Oh shit, I'm not sorry. Fuck me, guys. Ratty is going off tonight, so yeah. So I'm still just drawing. I'm drawing, guys. Trying to finish this up. Really want to finish this up. So, and I'm having to redo like multiple scenes, so you're gonna see a lot of the same birds. Not me. Gonna get us close. Gonna be close. Woo! Okay. Let's see. Oh, Spotify. I'm actually right now doing Amazon. I don't really know if that's gonna be the permanent solution, but I mean, I can put on Oliver Tree. I don't. Not married to this playlist. I can admit I don't know all of his music other than like the TikTok stuff. He seemed like a pretty genuine guy, so that's good music. I mean, from the stuff that Illusion, and I like some of it I do recognize, so let's see. Just a playlist that I can do. Like this is that. Let's see if it plays more than just this song, which I do know this one. I think that's close enough. I think I'm getting a little too bogged down and fixing shit.
Stop!
Excellent enjoying, everybody. Get on in that dungeon there. Get your free loot. No, 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 no. I've done some stuff in here. Did I not do a very good job? Or did I just get my standards? I get enough drunk now that I'm thinking that I need to do more. I'd like to move on if I can. Fuck. Too much. He once said in an interview that no one cared about his music until he put on his signature outfit. Makes you wonder how many great honors we missed. Yeah, absolutely. Can I be mod, Riley? Lance, you're supposed to be a chicken nugget. It's been broken, and I haven't fixed it. Because I've been trying to finish this. This has been my goal. I want to go back to some chicken nuggets. I do. I want to animate some chicken nugget stuff. I do. So if anybody has funny chicken nugget animated stuff, let me know. Let me know ideas. I've got some concepts for an appliances that argue over who's most used. It's one thing I got in the background. Got the llama one as well. All right, so that's mostly done. Riley, yeah, you can mod. Why not? Why not? Everybody gets mod. You have come by for a few days in a row, and I really do appreciate that. So timeout, that's not an option. What? I guess I got to do this over here. Lance, my best friend. Lance is my best friend. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. We got a lot of stuff coming up this year, so the rest of the year. Halfway through. A lot left to go. I still can't believe that I've spent as much time doing this as I have. It's been really hard not just to go back to War Thunder. But we are resisting. We are part of the resistance! But yeah, talking about like him and his signature outfit, like everybody does need a hook. I mean, that's just modern everything nowadays. That's, it is what it is. I mean, I get people come in and gave me shit about the chicken nugget costume and being like Peanut, but like that was also Peanut's thing. Like, was he entertaining? Would he have been successful? Probably a little bit, but nothing like it turned into. I mean, not to say he didn't put the work in, but that was the hook that got people there. And the rest of it was hard work. But it is hard to realize that, why are people here? Is it because they were here for me? Or are they here, to see, what's coming? So... You should draw some in realism. I'm grinding the Dugat. Wow, that's not a great ship, in my opinion. But need to post more drawings. You should look at my channel. I do drawing. Hell yeah! That's what I like to hear. I've been trying. So, yeah, I send anything you want to me, guys. I'll definitely check it out. Who? Him? Lily? Nugget gets attention for sure. Absolutely. So, but I this is what I've been enjoying. I want to be doing more voice stuff for myself and for others, so this has been on my bucket list for a long, long, long time. And so we just started doing it. I mean, I don't know. I just forced myself to sit down. It's been nerve-wracking, guys. I cannot believe you guys show up and support me. And again, I don't want to get emotional right now because everything's crazy, but yeah. Thanks. I'll love you till I don't exist here anymore is an awesome line. Holy shit, that hit hard. That's your new name. It's great. I got emotional, Lancey. Yeah, that was earlier too. Talk about Lancey, only myself. You can call me Lancey. Don't tell me what to do. You would be rich, it's true. You'd be rich on tater tots. I'd have so many taters, I couldn't fit them all in my pocket. Today's fate. Gee, I did. These are not bass headphones. I'm glad. This is gonna be a bit of a clusterfuck on the animation, but I don't care anymore. We gotta get it done, guys. We gotta get it done. Well, that's actually not the right way to do that, but I don't care. It's called a joke. I know. I live for 180 sap. Yes. Your name is Goo Goo Boy Boomy. Goo Goo Boomy. FV's old over from my War Thunder days. It was fun to play some games last night, though. Everybody came by for that. Thanks. I played 2 nights in a row. That's crazy. That looks good. That looks good. Let's switch to bird 2.
Jesus, what was...
He did. Whoa! Whoa! Listen, if you haven't cried in the face of heresy, have you even worshipped the Emperor, guys? All right? Tears should be the norm. You should look for Orbital Strike, France. Anyone would care? You think I think a lot of people would, yeah. There's a Rogo, only Real War Thunders. No, Rogo's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. I like it. Yeah, I think a lot of people would realize that France is a pretty populous country. The third most arms sales in the world now, or second, but I think it's third. So yeah, yep, a lot of things go on all in France. I mean, they have been invaded by Vikings before, so it's not like they wouldn't hadn't figured it out. Paris is burned a few times. I think the biggest question would be like, holy shit, how'd you get that orbital strike? Nah, duty. They said trans. Defund Space Marines. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hey, I've got a lot of dedication to my bolter too, buddy. Don't worry. Don't worry. With Dr. Steve Brule. This is something that has not been getting played lately. I bet it's because I don't have as many War Thunder players in here or not, but what is going on with y'all? Hmm.
Jesus, what was
What was that?
Jesus, what was
Good, I can't see. It's good practice here, if nothing else. Ah! I don't normally try to ignore chat, so guys, keep talking, keep participating, talk to each other for a second. I'm just trying to get these because I'll be able to move to the next scene after this. Close enough, man. Weather. Fuck. I've ever heard enough. Give Russia another OP vehicle. So I asked somebody the other day, and he gave it to me for Christmas. And Germans twice. Lance funeral strike grants. So your weather is my bad. I'm playing Minecraft while watching. No worries, Lily. Weather here. We actually dodged a bullet on the tropical storm, so that was good. We did not have really any weather at all. That was great. I think Tug got some in Beaumont, but like, no, never mind. I think the eye technically went over Tug, but he wasn't like. But it was. I don't think the weather was there. The weather was all north of us. There were tornadoes and stuff. I mean, it spawned some weather, but luckily we just missed it. So Baton Rouge is in this weird spot where I swear, like, I don't know if it's the Mississippi River or what, but like we dodge big weather, big storms like that periodically, where it just like breaks up and doesn't hit us. City I live in is like a valley, so we don't get tornadoes. Oh yeah, first place, hell yeah. So, we also don't get that many tornadoes in south. This far south. There's been a few, but we haven't had a ton. Yeah, so it's not something we have to worry about. A little bit more North Louisiana, but for the most part, it's not too bad. But yeah, obviously, we were only in Kansas for a few weeks while my father's stuff, you know, like 5 years ago, and even being there just that little amount of time was terrifying, man. I feel like hurricanes I can handle. Tornadoes, that shit's bonkers. It's like you people that live in like California or Japan, you know, or you know, Haiti. Fuck. At least with a hurricane, I almost always have some kind of warning, you know? Tornadoes are terrible. Yeah, I've seen tornadoes, and they're not. Yeah. Yeah, we used to. Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever want to see that again. I do not want to see that again.
Jesus, what was?
Did I do bird? It looks like I already done bird 2 on this. Did I bird 1? I did enough. All right, are we ready to move on? I'm not going to worry about the background. I think that's good. So, that is awesome. Hell yeah.
Oh God.
This actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's not it doesn't look great, but it looks okay. It looks okay. I have spent quite a bit of time in these. That and also sits further back, so whenever I get here is kind of where things will need to be fixed again. But overall, I mean, cleanup's not taking forever here.
You can cut that tree down. You can cut that tree down.
Feel like a lot of this, I don't even know what to call it, happens when I copy and paste, which I need to do. Maybe I should, instead of copy and pasting as much as I do, should probably just take the whole scenes, which I did at the end here on some of these. That would probably make more sense. I'm minus there. It isn't actually, it's making me feel a little more confident, which is awesome. I feel that. That's an emotion I feel. Well, this is getting a little more intense, but okay. I am shit, guys. I appreciate y'all. I know this is not the most exciting thing to watch, so fuck anybody who clicks away. I'm just ready to get this done. I really am. I can't go through and that's looking pretty good though.
You can cut that tree down.
Eyes are drying out staring at the screen. Ah, shit. Oh my god, I need to shower. Not that I don't shower every day. Just scared if I don't shower, shit will get all fucked up. Time is it? Oh, it's midnight. Shit. Has anybody watched the soccer games that are going on? Tug was put a post about the Canadian team playing. Who were they playing? Uruguay or something like that? Paraguay. They beat them pretty bad. I don't really give a shit, but I would. I know my kids would care. Pretty good. I mean, good enough, man. Good enough. Good enough.
You can cut that tree down.
Exclamation point join, guys. Exclamation join. Please join. Please join. Don't miss it at all. Ready, isn't it? Join, join, join. Ready goes on and on and on and on and on. Looks pretty good. Not perfect, but song. This song. Ooh, did C19 miss the quickie mark? Didn't they announce a new Gundam for Steam Next Fest? Didn't Bandai Namco have a Gundam game? That would be a fun one to Oh, that's a good idea. Fucking make fun of like an animation that makes fun of what's her name? The name like from Gundam Wing, where she's like the peace one. She's like, we need peace. Oh, that's a good idea. That's funny. I know y'all may not have understood anything I just said there, but that was an idea. I jotted down an idea there. Exclamation point join. Oh shit. All right, let's go, guys. Join. Shit. Get in here. Fuck. Out of context there. Guys, need more people to join. Join quickly. It's not cannot just be me and him. Join now. Exclamation point join. Come on, guys. Come on. Don't leave us hanging here. Okay, all right. Illusion got in. Illusion got in at least. I don't know if we're gonna beat Slow Bro, but we're gonna try our damnedest here.
You can cut that tree down.
God, I hear my voice and I'm like, that sounds terrible, Lance. You sound
You can
terrible.
cut that tree down.
How's it going? All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. And we've been there before. We've been here before.
You can cut that tree down.
Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh, Ratty's gonna clutch this and get all the loot. Ratty is gonna clutch this and get the loot. Oh shit. Did you get him? Did we win? I turned my head. I have no idea. Did you win? Illusion, did he win? Anybody paying attention? I was looking until the end and then I got distracted.
Yeah, Phil lives there.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have no idea either, guys. Yeah. Thanks, y'all. I really appreciate you sticking around. I am just trying to focus. Trying to focus here, which is a rough thing for me to do. Exclamation point join! Just need to check the feathers up here. Thanks for that. Hydrate. Hey, Lily, thanks for lurking out there. Appreciate it. Hopefully this does okay and we get some more people in here, man. Hopefully we do. I don't know though, but either way, this has been an experience, and I want to make a lot more. So. Side note, guys, if you haven't watched Legend of Vox Machina, very, very good. Go check it out. Go check it out, guys. Very good on Amazon. I haven't watched Mighty Nine yet. I'm going to work on that next. Doing? What am I doing there? Have you ever seen Gilmore Girls? I have. I haven't seen all of it. I couldn't. I know the difference. I know Rory and Mommy Girl. I know them. Um, did Desiree come by tonight? I think Desiree knows Gilmore Girls really well. I think my wife also. I do know that one of her boyfriends ended up being Sam Winchester on Supernatural, which always made me laugh. All right, bird two.
Yeah, Phil lives
Lorelai, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I knew we'd get there. I mean, that was my generation of like the CW. So Seventh Heaven, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That was the time right there. And again, as I was trying to explain to my kids the other day, you know, we used to we couldn't pick what was on TV. We just had to watch what was on TV if we had a chance to watch. You know, you just had to roll with it. The way that's turning out. So if Gilmore Girls was on, you watch some Gilmore Girls. Yeah, Dean, and the funny part is he played Dean on Gilmore Girls, and then moved Supernatural, where they called him Dean, his brother, and said he would look up. Yeah, Gilmore Girls is getting removed. I think it's the end of the month though. After 12 years, that's crazy. I think my wife's watched all of Gilmore Girls as well. I'd have to find out. She's been reading though, so she's been into the fantasy novels. Let's just call it book talk. She's been deep down to that. So I'm happy. I really am. Reading's awesome. I should do it more. I do reading streams. I've heard that's a good book. Has she read Fourth Wing? I have not asked her that. I'll have to ask. I know that Desiree sent some recommendations last night. I gotta send to her. I'll have to look. She started reading Wings of Fire with my son, which I said I would also read, which I haven't. So she's been reading that along with him, and then after that, I bought her a Kindle for Mother's Day, and which is weird, but dude, she has used it, so that's a good. The best gifts are the ones that get used, guys. I bought her a cast iron thing one year as well for like her birthday or something for Christmas. I can't remember. And somebody was like, "You can't buy. You're buying her a tool. Like, why don't you buy her a vacuum cleaner?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And they're like, "You're buying her like something to like cook with, like not like a present." And I was like, "Listen, I do all the cooking. What are you talking about? That just gives me something else to make her with." But she uses that more than I do. But I've never actually asked her what her favorite book is. I've never actually asked that. I should ask. I know she really likes Haruki Murakami. Is obviously a Japanese artist, writer. So if you want to check his stuff out, he seems really good. House of a Thousand Suns. I've read that with her as well. That's an awesome book. If you've never read that, just don't read it when you're feeling sad because you're not going to come out feeling better. I don't remember the author in that book, but yeah, House of a Thousand Suns. Or is it A Thousand Splendid Suns? I'd have to look. But that's an award-winning book. It shouldn't be hard to find. You should ask her and get her book merch for his gift. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. I'll have to look into it. I usually try to buy her books that I think she'll enjoy. And I did it for a while, and she did not read them. until recently. And she actually said something. She's like, "Hey, I missed you buying books," and I was like, "I'm sorry. I bought a bunch and you didn't read them." And she was like, "I know, but I'm doing it now." So. Coffee, get her mug with a quote. Dude, we got so many coffee mugs, but I love that too. I did 3D printer a Datsun to put succulents in. She finally took that to work. That one made me laugh. That's good enough there. All right. Anything else
Yeah,
we're missing?
cut. Yeah.
No, we're
Phil lives-
good.
Does that bird?
See anything in here that's too bad?
Look, pal. Look, pal. Ah!
It's so stupid. I love it. I fucking love it. Enjoy. Oh, book basket's a good idea. Book basket's a real good idea. What happened there? All right, let's see which is that. Now we know. Background color. Till already, I like books. No, I get it. I do too. We've had a lot of discussions. Most of my reading is mostly fantasy and sci-fi. But I got tons of them behind me here. See, yeah, I guess you can't really. Yeah, I've got things like Brandon Sanderson's The Way of Kings. And tons more on that other shelf, and then so many more inside. But yeah, Road to Dune's up there. We need to finish watching Dune 2, which we're gonna do. Cars or motorcycles though? Oh, I like both. I owned a Harley. I mean, I love motorcycles too. I like cars too though. I like older cars. So if I had to choose, I'd probably pick cars, but motorcycles are fucking awesome too. I like both. I do. Yeah, but that's I read epic fantasy when I do. So I mean things like oh my god, my mind just went blank on the Robert Jordan series. Again, Brandon Sanderson stuff. Like he's very big. Oh my god, why is my brain blanking on this guy's work right now? I am blanking on it. I think motorcycles, but I think they both serve a purpose. I think motorcycles, certainly in cities, when in states where you can like split lanes and get places, they're very fun to drive. But man, I love a good car too. I really do. I do. It's not the song. What is it? Oh my god. But yeah, no, I've read. Don't read Terry Goodkind stuff. That guy's an asshole. Or if you do, buy it secondhand. Don't buy it new. But yeah, fantasy romance. I do a lot of fantasy. I don't do very much mystery or thriller. Although I've been listening to like podcasts that read scary stories. I've been doing that more, like Creepcast, and there's a couple other ones as well where they do like scary things, like yeah. So, but mostly fantasy, some sci-fi, but mostly fantasy for me. It's been like that for most of my life. I think I'm done with most of the cleanup here. The birds ended up with most of the random stuff like here. Yeah, I knew this last couple of my friends were gonna be bad. Hey, what's up, fruitcake? Book I read the Natural series. I have heard of that, but yeah, I haven't read it yet. I have not. Trying to think what other deep dives I've done. I'm serious, I can't keep up, Becca. I cannot keep up with that guy. A series we'll never get to finish. Patrick Rothfuss, Name of the Wind. Great first book. I've talked about Dight's going well, man. We're getting good. We're getting a lot done. I've talked about one of my favorite books of all time is A Song of Fire Ice, the very first one. I want to say The Way of Kings, but that's because of that book back there. What is it called? What the hell is it called? But when Ned Stark, I know this is going to be, it's $200. Really? Yeah. Yeah. No, you're good, Fruitcake. Thanks for coming by, man. I've been live for 2 hours, so, but yeah, George R. R. Martin, like that first book is a masterpiece, dude. It could have ended right there and I'd have been perfectly happy. But I didn't read past the fourth book, which again, he's only released, 5? I finished the fourth book and I was done. I haven't tried to finish it again anymore. Just gratuitous deaths. I feel like the novelty of the deaths gets worn down. But yeah, I could talk about this forever. I've only recently got into reading more last year, but I'm working on it. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah. Do y'all like dark romance books? I don't, but my wife has been deep down that rabbit hole for the past probably about 3 months. So yes, I always take recommendations to her, guys. So let me know. I realized one time that I actually bought her a Haruki Murakami book, and I gave it to her, and she read some of it. She goes, "Hey, why did you give me that book?" And I go, "'Cause you like Haruki Murakami." And she was like, "Yeah, I know." And she's like, and I was like, "Why?" And she's like, "Well, the book is all about like girls cheating on their like husbands and boyfriends." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah," and because it was like just released, like it had been released like 2 days before I bought it, and didn't even read it. I just knew she liked him, saw it was new, bought it for her, and it was all about like cheating, like women cheating on men or something like that. And I was like, I did not look at that at all. So shit was so funny to me. Oh God. Oh, shit, wrong bird. Glad I caught that early. Ooh, look at this. I told you this was gross. She said red lights out or devoted. Yeah. The book, depends on the book. Gotcha. Oh my God, are devoted. I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Yeah, y'all mentioned this when Desiree's here one day on Twitch. She is not here tonight. I don't. She had a basketball game she went to or whatever. Or Lights Out. I haven't read it yet. Or Dark Romance. She should read Lights or Dark Romance in the Army. The Hollow Boy series by Monty J is good. It's Dark Romance mystery. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, bud. Thanks there. Thanks there. All right, we are replaying the same like 85 for all books. Book to read. We do mostly library books is what we mostly do here. Libby app is great. That is expensive, but again, I get it. Like, what am I doing? I went to like do something and I broke down. Oh, change the song. I was like, well, there's something missing here. Depends on where. Yeah, it does depend on where you get them. I agree. I agree. Is this new 3 Days Grace? Dad Rock at its finest here. I think this is new. I don't think I've heard this song before. Hardback. Yeah, it does depend on hardback or paperback. I agree. This is rough here. It's Five Finger Death Punch. I was like, I know that sound. Oh shit! Who's that? Who is that? I didn't know you were streaming. I'd be over there lurking you. Shit, dude. Y'all can't see anything. It's fine. Nothing to worry about, guys. How was your stream, you sexy little bastard, you? How was it tonight? What were you making? And I appreciate the update on the Canadian soccer team. That was nice to see. I needed that. I was anywhere near my computer, so I needed to know. What the deuce? Tug's back to streaming? Yeah. The word gurgling. Tug eats marshmallows spread on stream. Hell yeah. Joe Mama. How's it going, buddy? I'm so fucking glad to see you streaming again. I get that it's stressful and like I get it all, but dude, it's bad. It's good to see you back. It is. Just for that, we'll pour one little bit of whiskey. It'll be the last of the night. I'm probably not going to go for another 20 minutes or so, but been trying to make it to one. I've done it all week. I've done it all week. What were y'all making tonight? What minis were you doing? Five streams? I was putting basing terrain material on my Orky Warbikes. Hell yeah, wog! That's cool, man. Hell yeah. I don't have that on my thing. I don't. That's not one of the ones I have. I do have. Dude, we cranked that up so loud. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hell leads to the yeah. I'm almost done. I'm finally just going to call this. I'm finally just going to call it. I need to get it done. I still like 100,000 things I want to do for it, but I just need to get it done. The last bit of cleanup, and then there's some other stuff I got to do. I'll get it up tomorrow. SC in one phase. It's perfect. Dude, that was so good. Oliver Tree tribute stream and decorated orc stuff. That's cool. We actually just played through the whole Oliver Tree playlist as well. So I'd never listened to all of his music. I knew like the TikTok stuff, but yeah, I didn't know all of it. The music's good. It's a great artist. So when for hey, get some rest, fruitcake. I'll be live again tomorrow night, guys. So wait, not 100% certain about tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to be. Definitely, probably not Saturday night, and maybe not Sunday night either. Fuck, dude. Yeah, we're gonna go to North Louisiana on Sunday for sure. So yeah, his shtick was awesome. I mean, and that's part of it, you know. Good night, fruitcake. I'll try to be live tomorrow night, but definitely not Saturday or Sunday or Monday. But I'll probably be back on Tuesday. So, guy, Toast and Tug, anybody else who came over. My grandmother's not. She's physically okay, but mentally she's just kind of. She's. She's gonna have to go to like a long-term care facility, and it sucks. Yeah, they called today and said they had a meeting with the insurance like adjusters, and she has not been responding to therapy. Like she's like turned it down like 3 days in a row because she says it hurts too much, and so that means she's plateaued. So the insurance no longer going to pay for her to be in the rehab facility. So, and I can't have her come here with all the kids, and it's just too much. Like 24-hour care for her is just gonna be too much. So, anyways, that's gonna be a hard weekend to work through, but she's 88 years old, so can't make her take care of herself. So it is what it is, man. It just sucks. Sucks. It's not something I look forward to. So, but I love you guys, and it's great to have you here, Tug. It really is. Didn't mean to go all down all the mopey. Hell, I even got pretty close to emotional earlier. So, Ratty told me to suck it up, princess. He used the Duke Nukem voice, so it sounded good. Wrong bird. Well, you've got us all in crew, knuckleheads. Keep you level, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I do. I do. But anyways, I'm gonna keep all you guys updated. Obviously, no surprise there. So, but side note, my kids will be out of town this week for a week. So, assuming my wife doesn't suddenly spring some kind of trip on me, I will be doing this a lot that week. So, next week, look for my face, my beautiful face, quite a bit. Although it's going to be pointed down like this. So, I'm going to get a camera that goes straight up so you can just see my face. Ah! I don't recognize these guys. Motionless and white. I don't know them. I don't know them. That did not work the way I wanted it to. That's okay. Better. Better. Holy hell, I didn't realize it's 1 a.m. Dude, yeah, get a nose cam and then a hot dog nose cam, dude. Straight up the nostrils. Great idea. Great, I know. It's right at 1 a.m. I was gonna say, you're going pretty late. You are going pretty late. You didn't get anything from the storm, did you? I know the eye technically went right by y'all, but the mostly you would have gotten just wind, right? You didn't get any real rain. It all went north of us. We didn't get any either. We did get some tornadoes and stuff in Louisiana, but I was watching soccer earlier, so started later. Now it makes sense. We're gonna try to watch some this week, so I'm not a big fan of the sport, but I usually try to make a choice to watch some now. How did Canada do? It looked like they scored pretty well, huh? Canada beat the ever living shit. As hummus out of Qatar. It was Qatar. I was trying to remember who they had played. Makes a lot more sense. It's Qatar. I mean, it's crazy that a country that again they can buy athletes. Still crazy. This is Fred Durst. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I was curious. I'm so do not feel confident in this, but I don't think that's gonna change. Katara down with 2 players for red cards. Was AV10 on the match? Okay. All right, yeah. Galback was hanging out with me, and I was talking shit about US beating the Aussies tomorrow. Hell yeah. Is that gonna be close? Is that gonna be something that we have to worry about? Don't all Australian players play rugby or something like that, or swim? They're either swimmers or rugby, right? Isn't that how that works? 2-1 either way, yeah. Should be competitive. If the U.S. wins out and Great Britain wins out, we face them on July 4th on our 250th. Dude, I don't even know what I would do for that to happen. Holy shit. I would probably dress up as Uncle Sam for that. Holy crap. I couldn't imagine us winning either like that, because Great Britain, they like their soccer, and haven't had a lot of success. So holy crap. As a hot dog, oh my god, yeah, like holy shit, that would be crazy. That would be crazy, man. I honestly don't even know about that. That would be Great Britain's kind of crazy about, yeah, the old hooligans, man. Where would that even be played at? If Houston now stabbed someone to get 2 ticks for that match, holy shit. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, that would almost have to be in Mexico, right? Oh, please be in Canada. Oh shit, that would crack me up. Oops. All right. I didn't even look at where all the sites are being hosted at. I guess I should have. I know obviously Dallas and some obvious places, but this should be that.
Yep.
Last couple of bits on these last ones. Last couple on those last ones. Y'all couldn't see anything. Oh my god. Starting to get tired, kids. I think I went to 1:30 last night. All right, this is what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at here. Oh, God.
Did you see what he tweeted about Sheila? Wow, that guy is a dick.
Stop!
Jesus, what was that?
Oh God!
So bad.
Stop! Stop! Don't go down that tree. What? Oh God! What would the birds think?
You can cut that
I don't know.
tree
Can
down.
y'all hear
Yeah,
it? I don't
Phil
know if you
lives
can,
there,
actually.
and nobody likes him.
Yes, you can.
Does that bird have a phone?
Look, pal, I
Oh! Ah! Ah!
told you he was a dick.
Ah!
Yep.
I gotta go rework audio on it. That's the main thing right now. I don't hate my voice in all of it. Ugh.
Did you see what he tweeted about Sheila? Wow, that.
I think if I just put it all on one list now, that's it. I think it'll be easier to do. I think it will be. Oh my god. All right, another like 15 minutes. All right, well, I'm gonna try to power through on the last bits of this stuff. Cause I'm gonna try to make it 3 hours. It'd be 3. I didn't stream on Monday, did I? I think I hurt my back on Sunday, so it'd be 9 hours stream this week. So hopefully I stream tomorrow. I'd like to.
Yep.
Oof, there we go. That song will wake you up. Yeah. I don't know. So. All right. Too much. Too much. Sorry, guys. I know this is boring just watching. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Watching me look down at the screen instead of being able to see what I'm doing. Jesus Lord. Is this Atreyu? Jesus, I would have never guessed that. I would have 100% never guessed this was Atreyu. All right, that sounds a little more like Atreyu. This last scene, I'm trying to decide whether I should add a like the bird who has a phone in his hand taking a picture of the guy getting attacked by the squirrel. And I don't know if all this makes sense. To me, it makes sense. At this point, we're too far down the rabbit hole for me to change too much. Holy shit. Oh, Sleep Theory. I have heard this one. Bye bye bye.
Yep.
I started to dry out. All right, I'm gonna focus on. I got literally like 2 more things. Then we'll be good to go. Huh. Ice 9 kills and McKenna Grace. Hey, what's up, Boji? Good to see you, buddy. How's it going, my man? I am focused here, trying to get this done. Just so I can get it done. I'm not done the wing yet. Doesn't look like I have. Uh, 23 days. I'll be at my job for 5 years. Congrats! That's awesome, dude. That's a pretty big milestone, man. People don't think about that kind of stuff enough. Just stop in and say hi before I head to bed. When you gonna be on again? Hopefully tomorrow night. Probably not Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, just because I'll be out of town with family stuff I'm having to deal with. But yeah, not for sure a lot next week though. So, again, barring family responsibilities. But next week I should be on a lot, which it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. See you tomorrow. At least week I caught 15 and a half inch bass and a 9.5 sun. That's, oh man, that's crazy. That's pretty damn big. I mean, not to take anything away from a over foot long bass. Largemouth, I assume. This may be the second last one I gotta do.
Yep.
But thanks for stopping by. Yes, largemouth, friend caught it. Yeah, I was thinking after I said that, I was like, I don't like a 16-inch bass smallmouth is kind of ridiculous. Uh, 18-inch largemouth. That's crazy. Yeah, dude. That's yeah. I've never caught anything that big as far as largemouth. I've caught catfish, massive catfish, but never a bass that big. Not as big a fan of whatever this song's about. Anyway, for real, heading to bed. Hey, get some rest. 2 years, 7 months, 11 days. That's crazy, Boji. Get some rest, man. I appreciate you. Why is this one so pixelated compared to the other one? All right. I am almost done, guys, for the night. I'll finish the rest of this tomorrow and get this up tomorrow night before the stream starts. Because I need to. I actually really like Architects. This is different than what I normally hear from them, though.
Ah!
It's a black dot, and I don't know what it's from. There it is. There it is.
Yep. Yep. Ah! Yeah,
So-
Phil lives there. You can cut that tree down. Jesus, whoa.
Stop!
Wow. Did you see what he tweeted? Ah! Yep.
Look.
Oh, ah!
Does that bird?
All right, guys, I am headed to bed. I do very much love you guys. Thanks everybody for the support, song requests, the follows, the subs, all the things. It's over 3 hours. I'm going straight to bed. I love you guys. Thanks for everything you guys do. Thanks for being here for me. And I'm gonna see y'all. Let's see y'all tomorrow night, and then we'll see from there. So we will see from there, guys. Love y'all. I'm gonna just cut in the stream. It's a bad habit I've developed, but it's a lot less stress. So much less stress. Good night, YouTube.